and I would like to finish the day with two panels on the world of sports. Andrea Rogg, Vice President and Global GM, Senior Regionals.
Yo, what's the deal? Ain't nothing, Paul. We just here laughing and all that. Trying to get our heads right, get this money right and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know how it goes. Just another day in the hood. Yo, one night, New York City, heard it going down. Friday night, midnight, Atlantic City, slash machines, ling, 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 when they ring off. Lock the doors, that's when ghosts just G-Dos. Cigars, paisley robes, four guarded me safely as we walked to the window. The cashier was scared, she asked for my info. The manager arrived with two guys, that's an insult. That's the code, Mr. Coles. We talking about $5 million here. This ain't Play-Doh, though. And your horoscope red, you gon' slay those. We got scribbles, Anthony Acid, rocking the show. Special guest star, Mark Bronson. First 500 went crazy when he let they answer, and all he did was plug me in. I got the charge and got they bras and ran through they whole department.
Eccoci qua, ben arrivato.
Here we are, welcome. Thank you very much, David, for having me, and good morning, everybody. I would like to start from the beginnings of this brand, which is not as recognizable in Italy as it should be. Can you tell us more? We have listened to very inspiring stories, and I hope that our brand story is as inspiring as the others. Saucony was founded in the US at the end of the previous century, so 1898. We celebrate our 125th birthday. Since the start of our success in Italy, especially for the lifestyle aspect, in Europe, many people don't know that we are actually an American brand. The company was founded in Pennsylvania by pioneers of shoemaking. The big leap happened at the end of the 1960s, where the company was bought by Russian immigrants family, and they decided to focus on sports, and this is where the Saucony story develops. This is this fun anecdote. The brand comes from the word sakonk, which means two creeks running side by side. So the two creeks from this village in America. So we have three boulders in our logo. We haven't gone and seen them, but we believe they're there. So that's very interesting. You now part of the three main brands of Wolverine, along with Merrill and Sweaty Betty, so premium yoga and activewear. So your group turnover is 2.7 million. Yeah, it is an American group, and it is a house of brands, so they offer several services to our brands, and it is a listed company, yes. But it is interesting to know that the original part is based in Italy. Yes, we have to thank the Montebelluna district because they have really excellent capabilities in the world of sport. We have the CEO of Tecnica and other people coming from Montebelluna. They were able to attract investments. The group invested around 100 million in over the past of 4 years, over the course of the past 4 years. We doubled the size of our offices. We will have showroom here in Milan. So we will have product, marketing, and sale. Of course, we have product development design in Boston as well, because, of course, our heritage is American. It is one of the strongest starting points for the development of our brand. We know that the American market is huge and is very influential in the world of a sports lifestyle. So we have to capitalize on that. Why did you decide to base the headquarters for Saucony in Italy? Well, we've looked at the business, because in Europe we develop 50% of our turnover for original. Yes, 30% national market. So strategically, it is the most important opportunity for growth in the future. So you mean national is American? Yes, yes, of course. And 20% comes from APAC. So this has been done due to business reasons, but also for the excellence of our design, color combination, material combination. In the European market, Saucony is perceived as an accessory rather than a shoe. So Italian know-how has been crucial for this. Looking at distribution, you have a fashion part. What's the distribution of Saucony currently? Well, our distribution is focused on the upper part of the pyramid. So we have two different levels of maturity. We work with independent in the European areas. I mean, independents coming from the apparel area, while in America they come from the sneaker world. So the challenge is to leverage this authentic sport lifestyle heritage that's American and to bring that as an influence outside of the US too. What's your overview of the market? Do you think it is difficult? What are the trends there? We hope for our market to come out of this excess of offer coming up from the pandemic. We hope to see that in the second half of 2024. So we are currently facing an excess of offer and decrease of the demand due to macroeconomic factors that are known to everyone. Looking at the second half of 2024, we believe we can come out of the situation, and I think we should pay attention to our distribution. We have to be patient and try and avoid errors that were done in the past. So we should avoid the mistakes of the past. We should avoid over-inventory so that our resellers and our customers can really digest the product and then resume growth in a healthy way. You have this beautiful pair of shoes. Do you think this mix of product and of sport and fashion will continue in the future? Well, we look at the market not from a fashion view, but from a sport lifestyle view. We are convinced that this influence will continue in the future. In our DNA, we have running, which is the second most important category in terms of sport-inspired shoes. We see these contamination from two standpoints. So innovation and heritage. The trends we see now is in the high distribution, so placement, which calls our trend in the future. Performance product as it is in its origin and definition for running and for outdoor and trail will be very important, and we see a continuous contamination of sport heritage in the lifestyle sport. segment. We are coming out from an oversized, from a design that's very chunky, bold, to minimalism. Even for consumers after the pandemic, it is better to simplify, so lower profile. We could mention big names. Adidas, for example, is winning in the lifestyle world with two very low-profile franchises. They've taken something from the archives. Samba Gazelle, LS62, they will be the next trend. We are perfectly legit in our lifestyle segment. Retro running from the 70s, so low profile, so no maximalism, going towards minimalism. This is what we perceive as a trend for the future. Do you think this will be assumed by fashion brands? Because for them, sneakers are crucial. I've
founder e creative director di Palm Angels, c'è proprio questa cosa.
I was listening to the founder and creative director of Palm Angels talking about this contamination. So trends from sport lifestyles often come from collabs with brands or designers that come from the fashion world and take this into streetwear or fashion lifestyle. Do you do collabs as well? What is the value of the collaboration? This is for positioning. So we started this recently. We're very proud because last week we received the Footwear News Collaboration Awards for 2023. As original, we have this point of view that we want to be associated to brands or designer who might not be known worldwide, but that are very known in their communities. The very American view. We won the award for our collaboration with J-Tips, our Brooklyn-based artist. We will launch other collabs with brands, with, for example, Meet New York, our run club in New York. And they launched a collection of fashion running. They are not known mainstream in the mainstream, but they are known in the communities. So our collabs are only for positioning, has to do nothing with turnover. You said you will open your new headquarters in Milan, so I guess strategic areas will move to the city. What are your plans? Where do you see yourself in 3-5 years? What's the plan for Soconi Original? We think the brand will grow greatly in the American market. We will grow in China. We have a joint venture with a local partner there, and it will maintain a European DNA, keeping a high position in Europe. So these are the three main areas for our development. Sneakers are produced in Asia, almost all of them. Do you think we will see made in Italy Soconi at a very high level? We had a very small production of made in Italy shoes shortly after COVID. 5,000 items, a very, very limited edition for a very high distribution. Did it work? Yes. It worked, of course, in a small quantity, that there was a positioning. So I don't exclude this type of operation in the future. Thank you very much, Andrea.